You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch.
Yo, what's up, bro?
It's the Falcons going up against the Giants.
Yeah, I'm finally playing the first game, bro.
With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Guyton.
Oh, yeah, I signed on.
Charles Davis.
Hey, I ain't know how to broadcast at first.
We are across the
Huh?
Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium.
I just
East
started.
Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got
Yeah, I had to get my death chart right, man. I gotta make me a few trades, man.
Falcons and the New York Giants. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton, and Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
Okay.
And last week's
So how I know if I'm playing against the computer or somebody else?
It was a complete performance.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet.
You got a nigga on the dick called Duval ID.
A really good start to get things going.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go.
We got that bitch started, boy. Playing against the Giants.
This is taken near the 13. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
I can't make the screen bigger, man, with this broadcast shit on.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno.
Well, cut broadcast off or cut the camera.
The thing I like most about Derek Carr's game is not just the right arm and his touch and his ability to find receivers. I think it's his calmness, and I think that
I gotta press share play.
Fits itself very well to the rest and play with confidence.
Okay, broadcast settings. It says advanced settings, view comments, invite players. I go to advanced. Yeah, that bitch ain't cool. Auto share settings. Yeah, that bitch ain't got nothing about the video though. I guess I gotta play it like that. That's cool. Shit.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman.
Yeah, I got
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. The wide receivers, often a very, very talented group.
Yeah, that bitch on my YouTube channel, boy. Shit real.
It either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big plays out in the open field. They will attempt to do so in this game.
Hey, you be having niggas on here scouting you and shit, like watching your games and shit.
Now dealing with
while you play.
2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Carr. Over the middle, complete to
come on, man.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Call it a
You was on that shit last night?
And they'll be faced
That,
with a
Snoop
3rd
Dogg
and
shit?
inches.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys.
Yeah, that shit was, I played one game, bro. That shit was wild.
Combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
I was like, boy, wasn't even no sense in motherfucking nigga. Just should have stayed in my part, but everybody was going out of my part.
Defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
Everybody was in that shit.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Good D.
Couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
So on 4th down, here's Brandon Fields to kick this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback from Central Florida. It's Blake Bortles.
I don't care how many accolades you had in college, there's no such thing as a can't-miss quarterback. But Blake Bortles has shown in his time in the NFL that he's a guy that you can build a team around.
Shit.
They come out here in the eye. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. Oh, nice move. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
You might be on my part.
First down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
That's it simple, y'all. Yeah, that's it real simple.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Bortles. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And it's 4th down.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They do go for it. It's Bortles. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Good use of the pass there to pick up the first down against a defensive look that they had specifically prepared for, they told us, coming into this one.
Certainly seems like they're holding all the right cards now, doesn't it? Because of their preparation. Went back, watched the tape, studied the tendencies, and they feel like they had them down cold, and they were able to use the pass against them.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Counting down to the midway point in quarter 1. Again, here's Bernard. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there and swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Now Bortles. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going to be a trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And here are the defensive starters, and their coordinator is hoping that they have short-term memories from last week.
A very tough week indeed, Brandon. All they want to do now is be solid right out of the gate. No big plays given up early.
And the D-line pinching together must be expected to run. Freeman again. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because then you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism.
What you talking about?
Hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Shit, I'm already playing the season game.
Handoff, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Oh, you said, oh no, it's still 0-0. I don't do interception.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to
gotta tighten up. I ain't never played with this goddamn playbook.
Really well done.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football here as we begin quarter number 2. They've got a 3rd down and a yard to start things out. From the gun, it's Carr. And probably the wise decision there. No one open, he just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So on 4th down, Marvin Lewis sends on the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Graham's kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So after slogging through a scoreless first quarter, we have action on the scoreboard. A field goal makes it 3-0.
Well, with these two offenses, we weren't going to stay 0-0 forever, were we? I'm not sure that this opens the floodgates, but I doubt that's the last scoring we're going to see.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll begin here with Bernard. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
So the offense readies for 2nd and 4. Bortles to throw on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Now that was well defended. And as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
New York set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
Oh, man, that defense was cool, man.
Touchdown, New York. Devontae Freeman. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Shit, bro.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Tighten up.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Now a carry for Bernard. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. Bortles going to try and throw on 3rd down. And incomplete.
Fuck, man, come on, bro. These niggas bullshit, man.
4th down. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go on 4th down with Bortles. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
I got to know if we can get with the program, man. I got to be able to adjust, man.
Bortles now on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Sheldon Rankins with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the old line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras.
Oh, my God.
Time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
New York set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So we've got a 2nd and 5. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Carr to throw on 2nd down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
To throw his Carr. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a 1st down.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Coming out the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective 3rd down play to move the chains. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And now we're circling here around the 2-minute warning.
This is a setup play, trying to get one last one in before the clock warning.
Back now. As I search for my cue card here, there we go. Coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis from our first half of play.
Well read.
Yeah, thank you. Offense just a yard away from the line they need to gain. 3rd down. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. Carr. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
But they're certainly being aggressive here. It's like being a sprinter in a 100-meter dash, exploding out of the blocks, trying to push the ball downfield. Guaranteed this defense better be on their toes. They're going to be tested all game.
And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's
Can we get some type of offense, please?
They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
This is taken near the 13. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And here is...
Up. You got to try but the stitch. Got my ass into some shit.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Gordon. 23 yards on the play.
Okay.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
So they're operating in the red zone. Now Bernard. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, we're into the 2nd quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what a jump.
And his pass is intercepted.
This motherfucker here, man. God damn.
We haven't even escaped.
This nigga threw 4 interceptions, bro, first half. This nigga's not bullshit right now, dog.
Back in the good old days, probably back before you were born. If you're starting
God damn, bro, I was in the fucking red zone.
More for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the back.
That's some straight bullshit, bro. This trash-ass playbook.
So they'll have 2 remaining here before we get
I
to
know it's the
halftime.
playbook, bro.
Fresh set of
I'm trying every
downs
play I
here.
call, but I don't know nothing, bro. So niggas just calling that shit. Shit, I forgot. The game had already started. I don't know if you put him out on that bitch. I just ran that shit.
Finding time. And Olsen over the middle. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. On second down, here's Carr. And he hits Jermaine Kearse. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On first down, Carr toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
All right, say it with me now. There's a lot of different words we come up with. Maybe we go back and
I don't know
forth
if the
after
computer
that
calling these
play,
plays
get
or what,
his
bro.
toes
This
tapped
shit
down to
amazing.
make that catch. Crafty.
Yep.
Wiley. Oh, definitely.
All the veteran names.
You name it.
I know, I think I am playing somebody there.
And continue to get better throughout his career so he can make that type of a catch.
And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line.
I know they don't like to hear it when they get to a certain age, but then you have to start to use your skills, your wiles, right? Your mind to beat guys to the football. And getting your toes tapped in bounds definitely qualifies as that, doesn't it?
The veteran showing he still has the agility. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a second down. So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium. Yeah, that's perfect. 2, Davis, deep. I got to go. Okay, and sorry about that. Didn't know Larry got cut off early. We are back and ready for the third quarter. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Second down now after the pass completion. Bortles to throw on second down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Oh, fucking
and
time.
he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Yeah,
touchdown, Falcons.
Oh, way to make it a game,
Gordon,
man.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons draw a bit closer.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And that'll make it 13-7.
I gotta find a J by stuff to get these boys.
Send this one away.
Damn.
This will be taken very short. And they're going to have really good starting field
It's
position
13.
here.
It's 13-7. I got 4 turnovers.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
I got cut, Mike.
They go play possession here on first down. The grab made by Curse over the middle. And he eventually goes down, but not before reaching the 30-yard line.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a changeup in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the changeup, and on that play, it worked for big yardage.
And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he's brought down after a good gain.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. Here's Carr to throw. They'll set up the screen for Freeman.
Hell no, man. You call me this perfect on my
Devontae Freeman with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. We get a look now at the Giants defense as they file into position. And a touchdown given up the last time they were out there, so maybe need to refocus a little bit.
And make sure that they don't start finger pointing with each other, because oftentimes when a touchdown's given up, you say, okay, where did that happen? Who broke down? Who gave it up? Instead, just go back out there, be a unit again, and try and play a little bit better.
Yeah, see if they can play a little bit better on this drive. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Black 58. Red. Hey, we got this. Green 39.
On second down, here's Bortles. Complete to Gilmore over the middle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Bortles now on first down. Trying to lay one up deep. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay, because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Ten yards still left on second down.
Again, when I set myself up like that, bro.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now Bortles. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Halfback sent in motion. Throwing his Bortles on third down. And that's it.
Fuck nigga here.
He was looking for his tight end, Crockett Gilmore there. And that'll bring up fourth down.
It's a try.
Oh, this shit is disaster, boy. I can't sim this shit.
If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make
You need
it
to
tough,
send this shit. I take my motherfucking L for this shit, bro. I will not put this motherfucking playbook again, bro.
Before taking the hit, but incomplete. And a fair catch.
This shit sucks. I'm talking about this shit trash as fuck. Boy, that shit ain't got no plays on run.
4 yards on the punt there, no return. And possession will.
I got motherfucking, I guess, Atlanta playbook.
And New York set to take the
This
field.
shit suck. Damn, one time, every time I go to a play, I'm looking for a bro, a little clutch play, bro. That bitch is not in there. They got some old bullshit.
Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure. We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And caught left side, Olsen. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Now a play fake. Carr. He's got time. The grab made by Curse over the middle. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they show to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. On second down, here's Carr. Complete out right to Curse. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Now this is where it's absolutely zero fun for defenders. Guy makes a catch. You go to make what you think is a routine tackle. Then you realize you need you and a whole bunch of other teammates in order to bring him down.
In the red zone this time. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. They come out here in the eye.
Yeah.
On second down, Freeman. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Bullshit, bro.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Oh my
Now
God,
flags will
everything.
come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Got niggas jumping offside. This shit here crazy. I know the computer can't possibly play like this, boy.
Defense maybe trying to guess the snap count there, and it costs them 5 yards. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go. Throwing his car on 3rd down. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Getting set to go again, Blake Bortles marches back onto the field with his offense. So he didn't start this one the way he wanted to, but yeah, he's so elite, been through so many of these battles. Hard to keep him down for an extended period of time.
And to demonstrate just how unusual this start was for him, our guy Marvin handed us some statistics that showed us he doesn't do this very often. What we're seeing now, though, that's what we're used to seeing. He made an adjustment, and boy, it's working really well.
Back to his old form. Bortles now to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Play action. Now it's Bortles. He's going to air one out. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Josh Gordon, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Falcons cut into that lead.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep them in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Heading back onto the field, here's a look at Devontae Freeman now. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
And not a whole lot doing there, so get it up to about the 28-yard line. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Carr to throw on second down. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it third down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
Carr going to try and throw on third down. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
This nigga might be perfect, bro.
That well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Now a play fake here on first down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Vontae Davis. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Second down now after the incompletion. And the play clock's running down. Now Bortles. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Call it a gain of 5. And just like that, it's third down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete. A third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
Oh, my God. What did he do? Oh, shit.
The Falcons
Yeah,
go
bro.
for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Giants are going to get the
Yeah, you might well say, dog. They
So
shit
still
now, bro.
over 3
Niggas get back in the game,
minutes
they
remaining in this
bullshit
game,
now.
But boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit
Man, I'm
demoralizing.
fourth down, nigga. I thought I'd be
careful
to my
about
running back,
that
my
because
nigga opening the
still
pass.
have an
They
opportunity
flat out
if they
missed the
can get some
motherfucking
things
pass,
done
bro.
on
I ain't on
defense.
that shit.
And now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense,
I
maybe
ain't
they
on
can put
that
this
shit,
thing
man.
away.
No gain on the play.
I gotta
It'll
lose
be
that way. I
second
fucking
down.
lose, bro.
The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you
Yeah,
got to figure
solid
now,
stuff.
they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They come out here in the eye. Carr. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. To throw, it's Carr. He's got Curse. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they go backward. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. And the dreaded 3rd and long here for the offense. They come up in an offset eye. On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Here we go now. Green, 90.
Throwing on first down is Bortles. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Second down following the incompletion. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now Bortles. He's got time in the pocket. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Every time I see a hitch pattern dropped, I go back to the combine because there's a drill that they use all the time that's called the gauntlet drill. The receiver catches the ball and just works his way straight down the line and catches it from different sides. And the problem with that drill is that you don't actually have to secure the catch. You just kind of catch it, drop it immediately, and keep moving. And sometimes that shows up on plays like this.
He's going to let it fly. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. That one goes for 36 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On first down, Bortles. He couldn't quite hold it.
Oh, Lord, boy. Well, I don't know about this shit, man.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and
These
knock the ball
niggas
away.
miserable,
But the
boy.
bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Second down here after the incomplete pass.
It's a shame how miserable these niggas are.
Bortles will try again on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Hey, man, I can't have it, bro.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Throwing his Bortles on third down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Now Bortles, gotta have this one. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Bortles to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal. Now Bortles again. Surveying the field. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Again, it's Bortles. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
shit over, bro. This shit is the fucking worst, bro.
Hard to admit that I used to draw portraiture in a human form, a doodle of a two-headed unicorn. It was soothing, moving his arm in a fusion of man-made tools and amused from beyond, even if it went beautifully wrong. It was tangible truth for a youth to refuse to belong. No name nuisance, who's in a bedroom, who's in a brand new cuneiform. Barely commune with the horde, got a whole grayscale ungluing his world. Might zone out to the yap of the magpie, unseen hand dragging his graphite. Cross contour, a little bit of backlight, black ink after a Bristol to baptize. You can imagine a rush that ensue when you get three dimensions stuffed in a two. Then it's off to a school where it's all you get to, being trained and observed by a capable few. Back in New York by peeps and a dog in a two-bedroom doing menial jobs. Plus rhyming and stealing and being a clot, distractions, freedom abroad. I left some years of giving a light, I left some will, the spirit away. I left my fears material.